victory for us means victory for freedom.
The greatest of the American presidents were inarguably people of extraordinary strengths and weaknesses. Complicated individuals undertaking an impossible task. Could a single image ever be expected to tell their story? Ever since the first presidential photograph was taken, James K. Polk, in 1848, each president has had one defining image associated with him or her. Outcome of the Second World War, ending the Vietnam conflict, Spencer Harvey's resignation in the wake of corporate scandal, President Hellman's first visit to Africa after the plague of 2018. No documentary about President McCallister's administration could be complete without mention of this photo. Taken just before his election in 2040, tells a story of a fiercely determined man on the cusp of wresting victory away from the jaws of near certain defeat. Now, whether it tells the whole story, well, that's another question altogether, isn't it?
So she'll come in.
Get a birthday present.
Not just a present. She has to buy a TV.
What if she wants something else?
She's coming specifically to get the TV. All you gotta do is not let her get off track, all right?
I was salesperson of the month in July and August. Think I can handle it.
Of course, the idea that we're stupid because we sit around watching TV all the time is just as simplistic as the idea that kids shoot other kids because they witness violence in the media. But what is clear is that the majority of television caters to the majority of Americans and is, as a result, garbage.
It's mainly the news we're interested in, Mom.
Oh, God. Are you sure you want the television?
Yes.
Okay, fine. It's your birthday? It's your mind. Hello? Are you the responsible agent here?
This is my section.
Well, we're interested in purchasing a, what's that? Hey, Bobby, come here. It's got a whole tutorial system. It actually teaches you how to play.
You know, I got a great deal on a 27-inch flat screen over here if you want to just
Bobby,
take a look.
Look at this. It's got all the instruments. Oh, my God. You could compose a whole symphony on this, Bobby.
But Jack and I talked about getting the TV. So that way I can watch the Cartoon Network and Jack can watch the History Channel.
Bobby, do you know why I never learned how to play the piano? Because when I wanted to learn, I was already 16 and I thought I was too old. But then when I was 20, I still wanted to learn, and I could have in those 4 years. But again, I thought I was too old. And then when I was 25, well, you see what I'm getting at? The time is now, Bobby. You're young enough. Something you learn to do right now. You could be a grand master by the time you're 30. It's up to you.
You want me to carry this up to your car?
No, thank you. My son can carry it.
It's pretty heavy. I don't think he can handle it.
No, my other son. See you at home, Jack.
Much has been documented about President McCallister's childhood, but nothing written could ever answer the most interesting questions. Was it clear as the boy growing up the struggle that would take place between his noblest ambitions and his basest flaws? Was the man so often referred to as the great believer, a believer from the beginning?
It could be cool. I mean, I can be in a band.
Yeah, with who?
Warren.
You need more than 2 people for a band, dumbass.
I mean, it could be cool anyways. I mean, if I gotta play really well,
You could
then...
learn to twirl a baton by the time you're 30, or water ski your tame lions. Who cares? The point is, it's not what you wanted. It's what she told you wanted. And you agreed like you always do.
Not always. That's where the college president lives. You know what's moving in soon. Mom says he's a money-grubbing whore.
Shut up.
Is that his daughter?
How should I know? Have I seen anything you haven't?
Jack! Jack!
Come on already.
You know she's going to
If we could see into his boyhood years and watch him become the man he became, would we have known then we were in the presence of greatness? Could we have seen it?
I've known the McCallister family the longest of anybody. I met Jack when we were 13. He was my best friend. He was everything you wanted to be and you loved, and hated him for it. And Bobby, well, Bobby was different.
We lost power in our rear thrusters. Do you copy?
Good to go, Eagle Crater Line, Mission Manager.
Roger that, Houston. We continue our approach.
Take a southwest heading of .34 over Meridiani.
Bobby!
Coming!
Now listen, Jack. Your brother's first day at the high school is bound to be difficult. I want you to watch out for him.
Only so much I can do.
I'm serious. You have to protect him. That's what brothers do, all right? Jack?
I want to make success splitting the red planet with only 2/3 of my thrusters functioning.
Oh, yeah? Did you compensate for the drift?
Still landed in the target area.
Got something for you. This was your father's, back when he was in graduate school doing research in Peru. I was gonna wait until college, but then I thought, maybe you'd like to have it for your first day, you know, for luck.
Gonna be late.
Oh, your letter to get out of PE. Don't lose it. And call me on my cell if you have any questions or concerns, or even if you just, want to talk. Got your inhaler?
Got it.
All right. Not so fast. You'll take your brother.
Marcus has the chart.
You will take your brother. Got it? Hey. Go get him.
Well, I guess with the names Jack and Bobby, the political career wasn't entirely unexpected. But I don't think that's what she had planned for them.
So I asked, and they don't even have a space club yet.
Maybe you should just lose the bag.
Well, the lady in the office told me if we can get 15 signatures, we can start one.
Great. It's gonna be like this for 5 years. The Untouchables, the Outcasts.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. You think that milk carton was an accident? Bobby? Bobby?
Here. You missed the trash.
I thought your little buddy was the trash.
Well, he's not.
Hey, aren't you that kid who had a pass in gym?
I'm asthmatic.
You're Weezer, huh? Can I call you that? Weezer?
Bobby, come on. My pot pie's getting cold.
What's that, Weezer? Your doctor's note?
It's a petition.
Yeah, for what?
Oh, God.
Space Club. You guys can sign up if you want.
If I sign up, can you guarantee I'll be as pathetic as you and your lame friend here? Hey, guys, don't miss sign up for Loser Club next week. Oh, that's right. You two are already in it, right? Let's go smoke cloves.
Let's go. Just put away the petition, okay?
All of the McCallisters had that thing. Knowing what you want and going after it without hesitating or equivocating. And Jack had it in spades.
All I'm saying is we get in there early with book reports in Hitler's class, we will pull the easiest books.
Yeah, sure, Marcus.
Come on, man. I'm not carrying your ass like I did in Tate's class last year.
Yes, you are. Come on, you always do.
No, I know. All right, it's my lifetime role. What are you staring at? That's,
Courtney Benedict.
Yeah. Hey, you met her yet?
Molly Jordan met her and Kim said she was a total bitch.
She's probably shy.
No, you're only saying that because you think she's cute.
Hear a lot of people talking about her. Don't see anyone talking to her.
There you go again.
What's you writing?
Nothing.
Oh, that's funny. It doesn't look like nothing.
It's just thoughts.
You're new here, aren't you? I'm Jack McCallister.
Courtney Benedict.
Nice to meet you, Courtney. Look, I know it's tough being the new kid. Why don't you come sit over at our table?
Over there?
Yeah.
No. Thanks.
Come on, what's so scary about a table full of people you don't know?
Look, you don't even know me, so why do you care what I think?
Okay, you're right. I don't know you. But I'd like to. Listen, there's this bonfire tomorrow night. It's a pep rally for the fall teams.
A school event? Sorry, no.
Come on, it'd be fun. Life-altering, really, and
Jack.
I'd like you to...
Hey, Jack. So this is where you guys sit, huh? We're out by the benches. They're okay. I like it better in here. Hi, I'm Bobby, Jack's brother.
Hi, Courtney.
I know who you are. You're the girl that we
Bobby.
saw. Remember Jack yesterday by the president's cottage? I asked if it was his daughter, and you said...
Bobby.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I was just coming in here to get some signatures for Space Club. You guys want to sign? I mean, I only need 15 signatures, and I already have 3. If they count the janitor.
I'll sign.
Thanks. Here you go. Do you guys know where room R12 is?
Upstairs, past the chem labs.
Gotta go. Bye, Jack. Bye, Courtney.
My brother has no off switch.
Well, I gotta get to class, but, I guess I'll see you at the bonfire.
I thought you said you hated faculty parties.
Well, there comes a time in the affairs of man when he must grab the bull by the tail and face the situation. W.C. Fields.
They're making you go, aren't they?
Yeah. Which top did you like with this again?
This one.
Oh, yeah, right.
So anyway, Warren freaked. He thinks we're gonna be geeks in high school.
All the best people were geeks. George Bernard Shaw, Bertrand Russell, Kafka, yours truly.
He's afraid people will make fun of us or something.
All the greats have been laughed at. It doesn't matter. You have to have the courage of your convictions.
I don't think Warren thinks that.
Warren's not like you. He's weak. He's a conformist. He's susceptible to peer pressure. He's unexceptional. This is why Warren, while being a very sweet boy, will grow up to be an accountant. Boots or pumps?
Boots.
Your father had a saying about weak men, that they'll follow whomever keeps them fed.
I thought he said weak men are the bane of the earth and the strong its salvation.
He said that too. Oh, Jack, I have to go to the new President's Mingler thing tonight, so you'll stay home with your brother and order a pizza.
No way. I have the bonfire tonight for the game.
At school? That's perfect. Bobby, you'll go with Jack.
He can't come with me.
Why not?
Because you can't. He can't.
You'll have to do better than circular logic, Jack.
I'm going with Marcus. And I told this girl I
Oh,
would...
what girl?
Oh, is it Courtney Benedict?
Oh, whoa. Benedict. That's no relation to the money-grubbing whore.
If you mean President Benedict, yes, she's his daughter.
President Pro Tem Benedict, and she's not for you.
Well, I like her and I'm going.
Well, then you're taking your brother.
No, I'm not. I won't let him wreck my whole
You're
night.
wrecking your night.
I don't have a babysitter.
I'm not asking you to babysit.
What do you want me to do then?
One time to do one thing.
Stop. It's okay. I'm in the middle of emergency approach anyway, and I'd rather finish it. Really, I want to stay here.
Fine. There's leftovers in the fridge in the history department happy hour, and there's cold cuts and cheese.
Nice dinner.
It's European. Now go, both of you. Go on. I'd like a little private time before I go.
Why does she have to smoke that stuff?
I don't know. Why do you care?
Because she's different after.
Yeah, bearable. Look, Bobby, you gotta drop this space club thing. It's a reputation killer.
Why? Lots of people do clubs.
Yeah, like Spanish club or yearbook, not space. Nobody's into space.
That's why you start the club, to get people interested.
No one's gonna be interested.
How do you know if you haven't even...
I just know.
You always say go after what you want. And I want to start a space club.
Man, don't you ever get tired of it?
Of what?
Of not being like anybody else. Get ready, I'll take you to the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do they burn at this thing anyway?
8th graders.
Well, it's well known that I had virtually no interest in the position of vice president. The post had all but vanished under the last 2 administrations, so when Governor McCallister, as he was then, approached me about it, I just said, no, thank you, and I figured he'd move along. Needless to say, I underestimated his powers of persuasion.
Well, we got a cart Jimmy Neutron around.
Don't worry, I'm only hanging out with you dorkosaurs until Lauren comes.
Dorkosaur, did you learn that word in 4th grade?
At least I learned a word.
No, Jack, can I kill him, please?
Nah, man, we're supposed to keep him from getting killed, remember? There she is.
Hey, is that Courtney?
Hey, you know what? Let's go inspect the bottom of some trash cans.
Hi.
Wow. Is that it? You promised me, what was it, a life-altering experience, and all I get is high?
I'm glad you came.
He could relate to women better than men. Something to do with his mother, no doubt. I had the pleasure of meeting her once. She was quite a character.
Another one, please.
Professor McCallister.
Hello, Merle.
So good of you to drop by.
So good of you to remind me that my departmental standing depends on it. So, has the whore made an appearance yet?
You refer to President Benedict. Alas, he's not yet joined us.
Alas.
But perhaps you've heard, as I did, that our new associate professor would be here from Dartmouth. Quite a handsome and personable gent. I first met him when I received my Kelton grant for my study in Utrecht.
You know what? I need to go.
But, my dear, the evening's just begun.
Bye, Merle. Oh, God.
Sorry.
Sorry.
The party still going on?
Oh, God. Save yourself. If you came for the entertainment, you're out of luck. That windbag Benedict didn't even bother to show up. And the rest of them, embalmed.
Really, that bad, huh?
Worse. But hey, party hardy.
You walking home?
Huh?
Alone?
The muggers are all students. They'd be scared to attack me.
Oh, wait a second. I'll walk with you.
What? Missed your first faculty party?
Well, like you said, the old windbag didn't even show up. What kind of party's that?
Okay.
So, Mr. Track Star, it looks like you're missing all those cute cheerleaders shouting your name.
Not my favorite part.
Really? I thought that's why guys played sports.
You really don't think much of me. I run because when I run, everything else goes away. School, homework, my family. It's just me and the road. It's probably how you feel when you write your thoughts.
The president was well known for his relationships with women, but I would not call him a ladies' man. His charisma was of a different sort. It was less overt than the media would have you believe, and less calculated.
My mom's insane. Certifiable. She's the most popular professor on campus and the weirdest mom on the earth.
What's your dad like?
I don't know. He left before my brother was born.
My mom died last year.
How?
It's a long, horrible story, and I'd rather not tell it at a pep rally.
So now it's just you and your dad?
And my little sister, Chloe. So I guess we do have something in common. Who knew?
I did.
Then they have to go and hire this President Benedict, this money-grubbing whore whose sole talent is for streamlining and revenue increase. I mean, a university is not a widget company.
No.
No, and what has this guy ever done except make money and destroy departments, right? Oh, but he looks good on paper. He's got his MBA, he's got his unblemished record.
What has this guy done?
Well, I don't know, I can't recite the specifics, but he was one of the 6 faceless candidates on the short list, you know, each one less distinguished than the last. And I know enough to know what was in his CV. Oh, please. A vast, safe banality all the decrepit trustees could embrace. Oh, yeah. I know this guy. Yeah, well, this is me. Thanks for the walk.
You're welcome.
You know, you're the only guy I have ever met at one of these things that I've actually enjoyed talking to.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed it too. Maybe we should continue it. Say, dinner tomorrow night?
No, I don't really do that.
You don't eat dinner?
Date. I don't date. That ship has sailed. Capsized. I have kids.
Me too. 2 girls.
Well, girls. Thank God for that. So there's no wife to speak of?
Out of the picture.
For now.
Feels pretty permanent. So what do you say? Come on. Girls gotta eat. Right?
I'm Grace, by the way. Grace McCallister.
Nice to meet you, Grace.
Yes. And you?
I am Peter. Benedict. But my friends all call me the money-grubbing whore. Good night, Grace.
It's like we blew it before we even did anything.
Blew what?
High school, the bonfire, the games.
But we're here.
But no one knows we're here. We might as well be at home playing Sim Galaxy.
Hey, Weezer. We're gonna go smoke cloves. You guys want to come? Oh, that's right. We can't, because you might start wheezing. Too bad.
Wait, I want to come. I smoke.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna go smoke with those guys, Bobby.
But why?
Because I want to.
Well, can I come then?
No.
Why not?
Because if I hang out with you, no one else will talk to me.
Look, I know this is just because you're weak, Warren, and you're unexceptional, and you're gonna be an accountant.
Bobby, just shut up. You're making it worse. I don't want to be like you, and I don't want to be friends anymore.
You don't mean that.
Yeah, I do. I mean it. Just get out of here. Get away from me. You're a freak.
Is that your brother? He's getting hurt.
Come on, let's hit it. He's got to learn.
Courtney!
Hey, stop it. Get up. I don't ever want to be friends with you anymore. Ever.
Way to go, loser.
All right, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I got it from here.
Yeah, right.
What happened?
He said he didn't want to be my friend anymore.
So you punched him? Where's your inhaler?
It's broken. I'm sorry, Jack.
I asked him one time who he thought had the greatest influence on his life.
Come on, let's go home.
Now, given who his mother was, I was sure it would be her. I should have known better. He always surprised me. He said his brother, without hesitation.
The major thing for me coming on to the campaign was electability. I only have so much time and reputation. I vetted the governor pretty carefully. I checked out the demographics. I weighed the issues, his persona. But what it came down to, what it always comes down to, is desire. You can be the greatest guy in the world, but the one thing you need to win is hunger. Governor McCallister, he was hungry.
It's not gonna fix itself.
I'm calling today.
I'm holding my breath.
And after we got there, Warren said he wanted to go out for those guys, so...
Give up, she's not listening.
What? Yes, I am listening, Bobby. Conflict is inherent in human relations. At your age, you are ill-equipped to express your feelings. Needless to say, Warren is even more ill-equipped. Now, guys, are you ready? Because I cannot be late this morning. Please? Bobby, come on. Don't worry so much. It'll all work out.
I just want people to like me.
What are you talking about? People love you.
Real people. Other people. People I'm not related to.
This conversation is not worthy of you. If Warren can't see what's special about you, then it's time to focus your attention elsewhere.
He's my only friend.
You'll make other friends. Now go, come on, get your stuff. We gotta get out of here. What? He's just sensitive.
Bobby, come on!
Hey, Weezer.
Okay, look, I've got pot. So if you guys want to smoke it after school, then...
You got weed?
You do not.
Shut up. I'm not talking to you.
So you brought it here?
Yeah, I brought it. The good stuff. Way better than that clove stuff you guys smoke all the time. So if you guys want to smoke it after school, then meet me here.
All right, Weezer. 4 o'clock, okay?
See you then.
Hey, Weezer. Nice going.
Courtney. Hey, I know that was crazy what happened at the bonfire. It's just my brother is
Your brother is the only reason that I was even talking to you, Jack. I figured somebody that was cool to their kid brother who was a little different must be a decent guy, but you were a jerk.
You don't know my brother. You think I'm embarrassed by him, and I am. But I'm trying to help him. It's hard.
No, it isn't. You hang out with him, you're cool, people stop picking on him. I mean, you don't want to spend the time. His first 2 days of school, you're trying to hang out with me.
Can't change who he is, Courtney. Not with my mom around. I couldn't help him if I wanted.
Maybe that's just what you tell yourself.
So, open your workbooks to page 12. We'll take a look at problem number 4. Right here. Bobby McCallister, the principal needs to see you for just a minute.
During the campaign, the major thing, of course, was the lie. Maybe 6 months out, he told this story about his father, this esteemed professor of archaeology from Chile, who eventually went back to his country and was executed there for his political beliefs. Well, the press didn't buy it. I asked him about it myself, and he convinced me it was all true, at least to the best of his knowledge. And I should have been more of a hard ass, but the thing was, I believed him.
Hey, Bobby, what's going on? Jack, what are you doing here?
Professor, there's been an incident. I'm afraid it's
What
something...
possible incident could justify you dragging me down here, Vincent? You do understand that there are, at this very moment, 300 students watching a video on a woman's right to vote? No, I'm not even up to that subject
We discovered marijuana in Bobby's locker.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not.
I see. And was this locker search part of a general search of the entire school?
I don't quite understand what you're getting at.
Were you searching the lockers of the entire student body, or only the locker of my son?
We had reason to believe that there were...
So, in fact, you only searched the locker of my son. I don't know, in a school of, 1,500 kids, does that seem a little discriminatory to you, Vincent? You know, I just would really hate to have to drag my lawyer into this. I mean, it seems very clear to me that my son's rights have been violated here.
Bobby confessed.
I'm sure he did, given your Gestapo-like tactics.
He confessed to bringing drugs to school for his brother Jack.
What?
As you know, we have a zero-tolerance policy on drugs, with the discretionary authority to prosecute.
Prosecute?
Although Jack has no history of delinquency, I'm afraid we're going to have to suspend him from the track team this semester. In addition, he's going to have to serve a month of detention to be completed before or after school. And since Bobby's role in this matter is less severe, we'll reserve punishment this time. But I urge you, Professor, take a long, hard look at what happened to your family today.
Wonderful timing, Jack. You're captain of this and king of that, like some kind of all-American automaton. In your brother's first week of school, you decide to become a teenager.
I just got kicked off the track team. I don't need you yelling at me.
I told you to watch out for him.
What? He steals your pot, I get kicked off the team, and now it's my fault.
It's my fault.
No, it's her fault.
Whoa, wait a minute. I realize it came from my drawer, but I think it would be rather deductive to imply it was
say
my
something
fault.
real.
Okay. Why couldn't you include him with your friend?
I can't include him in anything because he's weird. He doesn't know how to be normal.
What is so important about normal?
Normal is what you have to be if you don't want to spend every day of high school getting beat up.
I raised him to be special, Jack.
You raised him to be your best friend.
Oh.
You just wanted someone to control and agree with you and keep you from feeling lonely all the time. That's why you never cared about me, because I wouldn't do any of that.
I don't care about you. All I do every single day is care about you. You have no idea what I've given up for you. For both of you.
That's a lie. You didn't do any of it for us or for him. You're just a lonely, pathetic, middle-aged woman hiding behind your books and your words and your freak of a teenage son. Shut up! One day I'll be gone, and he'll see things for what they are and hate you for the lies you told me.
Jack.
Go on. Tell him the truth. Tell him who our father really is.
Jack, don't.
What about our father?
He wasn't a professor from Chile. He was a busboy from Mexico she met when she was a waitress.
No. He was an archaeologist.
He's not dead, he's just gone.
No, he died.
She lied to you all this time, made up this fantasy life with all these weird ideas she wants you to live up to.
It's not fake, it's true. You said he was dead.
It's okay, Bobby. Bobby, calm down. It's okay. Calm down. Get your inhaler, honey. Get your inhaler.
Calm down.
I know.
Bobby.
Where's his inhaler?
He doesn't have it.
What do you mean he doesn't?
What, got broken? Bobby, calm down.
Deep breath, honey. Deep, slow breath.
Jack!
Jack! Do something!
Come on. Meet me at the hospital.
I asked him. A long time after, I asked him why he lied about his father. What would have been so damaging about the real story? Because to me, it was nothing compared to the risk of a cover-up. That was the one question he never answered. Then a few months later, I'm at a cocktail party in the West Wing. His mother is there. She starts telling this story about the father, about this dig he was on with so much pride. And I got it. He never told because of her, because it would have crushed her. That lie almost cost him the election. And it wasn't even his lie.
I'm sorry I stole your pot, Mom.
I know.
But you told Jack too.
Shh, it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
I think it might be time to let Bobby get some rest now, Mrs. McCallister.
All right.
It's Dr. McCallister.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave you with the nurse for a couple minutes. Okay? All you can get is milk. I remember from the last time.
Figures.
I shouldn't have hit you, Jack. I haven't done that since you were, what, 9?
When I jumped off the water tower with Jimmy Weber.
Well, that one you deserved.
Whatever.
Please don't walk away. Please. So, those things you said, they were true. But you should know that when your father left, I had 2 jobs. I was trying to take care of you. I had a baby on the way, and I was pretty terrified. And then when Bobby came, I mean, he was so sick all the time. And I mean, it was really everything I could do just to keep a roof over our heads and try to keep him well, so. And anyway, you were always such a boy, right? I mean, you were always off doing your own things and playing with your trucks and your soldiers and, well, and of course with your running. But you're right. Bobby stayed close and I don't know if it's because I didn't let him get far, but I know that he can't stay so close anymore.
He needs his own life.
I know. You're right. It was always Grace and Bobby, wasn't it? You were somewhere else, growing up on your own. Well, it may be too late, but if it's not going to be, it needs to be Jack and Bobby now.
You need to back off.
I can do that?
Not question everything I do.
Okay.
And you gotta stop doing that stuff.
I have never exposed your brother to that.
He knows you do it.
My work is stressful, Jack. And raising two sons on your own, well, I try not to let it show, but sometimes it can be a little difficult. Sometimes I just feel like some kind of...
Escape?
Yeah, escape.
I don't think there can be an escape for you or for me anymore. I think we just need to be here for him. So maybe one day he can escape. For real.
When I first met Jack, I was too young to see him as a potential anything, really, except a crush. Our relationship never really developed the way either one of us thought it would. Well, what first love does.
So what, we gotta keep hanging out with him in public view now?
Yep.
Maybe just to the doors, Jack.
What's wrong, Marcus? You afraid that when the chicks see me, they'll forget about you?
Yeah, that's real cute. Maybe I'll just wire your jaw shut. Hey, Jack. What?
Hey, Courtney.
Hey, guess what I heard? Truman High now has its very own space club. I got a couple extra signatures in case the janitor doesn't count.
Thanks. I mean, so I was thinking, like, we could hold meetings, like, every Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday. Maybe Thursday. I mean, I'm pretty much just wide open.
Why don't you come with me, little man?
I don't want to come with you.
Too bad. Because you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take...
Hey.
Listen, it's been a crappy week. If you want to tell me again why you don't like me, could we just do it another time?
I heard about the track team.
Yeah.
And I heard about what happened to your brother.
Where is this going? It's all so confusing.
So, I'll see you around.
I can't even tell if you take...
Hey, do you want to maybe do something sometime?
Yeah. I'm still waiting on that life-altering experience.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Yes, I loved Jack once. But I never could have predicted how things would change, how the world would change. It wasn't until many years later that I really saw Bobby, that any of us did.
Hey, Mom! Start the space club. What are you doing?
I'm hooking up the TV.
Well, does it work?
It will.
Where's the synthesizer?
I'll take it back. You're more of the sax type anyway. Bobby, I'm sorry. I should have told you about your father. I guess I just wanted you to have somebody to look up to, you know, somebody besides me. Something to aspire to. Do you understand?
No.
Right. Okay. The summer after graduate school, I got this adjunct job, but it barely paid anything, so I also worked in the student union as a waitress. Your father was a busboy. He had just arrived from Mexico, from Guadalajara, and he had a dream to be an architect. And he had such kindness, like you. My friends thought I was crazy. I mean, they thought the language barrier would make it impossible for us, but actually it, well, made that part easier. See, we understood each other enough enough to be together, but not enough to last.
Why not?
Maybe I thought I wanted to be somebody's wife. A wife. I don't think I even knew what that word meant. We weren't happy. And so he left. His name was Juan Roberto del Alba. That's why I called you Jack and Bobby. For his names, John and Robert.
That's why?
Yeah.
It's so boring.
I know. The truth usually is. But Bobby, this is something I don't usually tell people this.
I get it.
As perfect as you are, something's wrong. I know it's mean to say.
What's going on?
We got a TV.
1 hour per night is the limit.
But what if a movie's on?
Might be negotiable. If it's something historical, or if there's an educational element, like if it's a gardening show or a cooking show or not. Ugh, come on, what do you guys want to watch for the inaugural program?
Well,
We can't. We gotta go. Go get your running shoes.
Fine. Fine.
In the end, I loved both men. Grace used to say, Jack and Bobby were like two sides of one coin. Without Bobby, Jack might never have learned compassion. Without Jack, Bobby might never have gained strength.
So what are we doing out here, Jack?
Running. I gotta stay in shape if I want to be back on the team in January.
Yeah, but I can't run.
You can run as far as you can run. Tomorrow you run a little further. Now warm up.
Do you think that because we're hanging out more that I can become cool?
No.
Eventually?
Probably not.
What about me isn't cool?
You get too excited about things.
Cool people aren't
They
excited?
don't act excited.
Why not?
Because it's not cool.
Sounds like a lot of work. Are we gonna be running by Courtney's house?
Depends on how far you want to go.
Are you two like dating now?
No.
But she does like you, right?
I don't know.
Do you like her?
Maybe. Sure.
Well, you should tell her that. So I'm sure if you tell her that...
Bobby, I'll handle it.
I love Jack the way you loved the first time. Bobby was my life. Now, he called me up one day, out of the blue. This was a while after Jack died. He said he had this crazy idea to run for Congress, and he wanted to know if I'd help out with his campaign. Stuff a few envelopes. It all went so fast after that. Congress, governor's mansion, White House, us. They called him the Great Believer, and it's true. There was this lightness about him. Even then, he saw some dark hours during his presidency. And it was in those times he used to say, the wrong brother became president.
Remember, just run as far as you can. If you have trouble breathing, stop.
I'm afraid, Jack.
Don't be. Let's go.
The night before the presidential election, race was still tight, outcome uncertain. If Robert McCallister did win, it would be by a negligible margin. People associate this image with the president's determination as he steels himself for battle in the crucial hours to come. They say it tells the story of a man who sensed his destiny and chased it. In truth, he was none of these things. McCallister had asthma, had from boyhood. He was simply pausing, as he often did before a speech, to catch his breath.